Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you an OP Starline sword build guide in Elden Ring. So this is one of the new DLC weapons, and it has this really cool weapon art here called Onze's Lines of Stars, which does an incredible amount of damage, and it scales mostly off of intelligence and dexterity. To the most part it's dexterity scaling, but it is a pretty fun weapon. It does feel more like a straight sword than an actual katana, but I'll be showing you a full build guide at level 150 and where to put the stats at higher levels. So with this, we can pair it with a couple things. I'll be showing you all of the items that we'll be going with here. So I have it here with I have three options. So we can use the Carrion Knight Shield. You can equip all three of these with the 30 endurance that we're running with, and you'll still have a medium roll. So Carrion Knight Shield, the Dragon Communion Seal, and a Keen Yuji Katana with Seppuku. So at level 150, I went with 50 Vigor, 25 Mind, 30 Endurance, 10 Strength, 63 Dexterity, 21 Intelligence, which is the minimum requirement for the Starline Sword. And you want to put all your points into Dexterity because it scales off Dexterity the best. And then I went with 15 Faith and 16 Arcane for some of the incantations that we'll go with. So I guess this is boosting our mind by one, but we want to use the white mask here. So this is going to boost our damage after triggering blood loss. We can also go with the Carrion Filigree Crest and the Shard of Alexander. However, you can also swap this out for Millicent's Prosthesis or the Rotten Wingsword Insignia, because this is going to boost our dexterity even further, giving us a good amount of damage. And also you want to have your poise at 56 to resist 2 late attacks. Now, the way that we want to go about doing this is we want to start off with Flame Grant Me Strength, and then we can go in with Swarm of Flies, or if you want to imply Scarlet Rot, you can go Rotten Breath. So starting off with the Flame Grant Me Strength, this is going to give us a big boost to our damage. And then you're just going to run in, and you got the shield here to protect yourself if you need to. But the charge attacks deal quite a bit of damage, as you can see there. We're able to do 1200 damage on a charged attack there. It comes out pretty quickly. And even just 2 presses of R1 does 1300 damage. So the magic damage on this is really high, although it mostly does scale off of your dexterity. So that is just the regular old attack there, and we just triggered the blood loss. Now, using Swarm of Flies is nice because you can trigger the blood loss build up quickly with that, so you can literally just get it off and get that 30% boost to your damage relatively fast. But the weapon art is really nice because it hits in a huge area of effect, and it can take out enemies pretty quickly. So that is a really great option to use if you get overwhelmed like there with the enemies, because it hits in such a large area that you can just focus on clearing out the enemies. And it also does a lot of posture damage there, as you saw, so you can go with that as well. So one of the nice benefits of this weapon is its immense amount of damage that comes from magic and just overall physical damage. So I guess we need one more point of strength to be able to equip the Keen Yuji Katana there. So if you can go with a different option for your items there to be able to equip the Keen Yuji Katana, otherwise you don't need it. It is nice to have the Seppuku there to give you the plus 30% damage, but it will require a bit of a stat upgrade to be able to equip that. So Onze's Line of Stars is really great of a weapon art because it hits in that huge area of effect and does massive amounts of damage. The Carrion Filigree Crest is another nice choice because it can help with lowering the cost of it, allowing you to cast it for free after doing like 4 castings of it. So that is one of the nice benefits of it. But the beauty of this weapon is it's great posture damage. It doesn't function like other katanas. It more so feels like it's a straight sword, but the damage is so high that it's just an absolute blast to use. So if you're going up higher in the levels, I would recommend putting more points into your mind so you can cast this a bit more frequently, but also putting up your dexterity to the soft cap of 80, and then going with the, I guess it's the hard cap at 80, and then going with increased intelligence to help with the scaling a bit further, although you get more bang for your buck increasing your dexterity. So that's why I went with the higher dexterity. But it's great for doing posture damage, because you can see there we're able to knock them down with just 1 press of R2. So the Starline Sword is a very powerful weapon, and it's a very nice looking weapon too. That's one of the benefits of this weapon, is you get to look at this cool looking sword. So yeah, it's got a lot of damage. The Onze's Line of Stars being its best asset there, and it doesn't use a whole lot of FP, so that's another nice benefit. So whenever you're using it, it only uses 10 FP, and if you use the Carrion Filigree Crest, it even lowers it further. So there is a Starline sword build guide in Elden Ring. So if you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.